Welcome back, everybody. We've got Central Michigan this week. We barely snuck out of the last one with a victory, and we're now 2-2 on the season. And if you'll remember, last year's Central Michigan game was a absolute thriller. Overtime, we ended up losing, but we had several chances to win it, just missed a couple really crucial field goals. So we're looking to get our revenge this year. I showed you recruiting in the last episode, so we're going to jump right into this. And we will be beginning our 8 away game stretch to finish the season. In this time around, we'll be wearing our standard away jerseys. And the Chippewas will be wearing their current home option, all maroon. Here we go. They are slightly better than us in terms of overall, so we will see how this game plays out. Alright, we're going to be starting the day off on offense. So let's try to clean up on some of the mistakes that we have been seeing the first 4 weeks or so. Really want to make it an emphasis today to play mistake-free football. Hopefully Leon can stay healthy today, because we are going to need a good run game. Not that. We get a minimal 2 yards there on first down. And I'm looking to get Zach Ladd a little bit more involved as well. Bad ball by Telvin Casevaharn, and Zach Ladd only gets 2, when that really should have been a first down. We're going to audible to this 6-1-7 play. We'll see how this goes. Telvin throws a good ball there to Zach Ladd, and we pick up the first down. Zach Ladd already over 400 yards receiving on the season. Excellent to see that. But it's going to be a Leon Riddick screen here. Leon Riddick has space. Makes a man miss. Down to the 37-yard line. And Tyreek Dunham will check into the game, and he will also get the ball here on first down. And he is met in the backfield with a 1-yard loss. Not really an ideal way to get it going there on first, but let's try to get back on track here. Second down. Zach Ladd still on his feet and gets 9 back. And we're going to give the ball back to Tyreek Dunham. Try to make amends for that 1-yard loss. And Tyreek lowers the shoulder and picks up just enough for the first down. It's going to be Zach Ladd on the receiving end of the bubble screen here. Zach Ladd comes back inside. We're audible to an inside zone here. Let's try to pick this up on the ground with Leon. Leon only gets 1 there. We're going to go right back to the ground game here on 3rd and 1. Leon gets just enough for the first. Bad ball by Telvin Casevaharn. Could not lead Nick Boutte, and that results in a pick. Out goes mistake-free football, I suppose. I feel like that really wasn't a bad read on my end. It was just a bad ball by Telvin. Yeah, I feel like if he would have led Nick Boutte there into all this open space right there, but instead the ball ends up behind instead of out in front. That was a missed opportunity for a touchdown. As if he would have put that ball where it was supposed to be, that would have been a touchdown for sure. But instead, another red zone trip ends without points. And that's kind of a common reoccurring theme for the past couple weeks. Our offense has really just been hindered by turnovers and stallouts. And that was a really bad turnover there that I don't necessarily feel 100% responsible for. I feel like can't get the stop there on 3rd, but as I was saying, I feel like that was a good read. I just feel like Telvin, don't know what was up with that. But enough dwelling on the past. Let's get a stop here on defense. Let's not give Central Michigan their first win of the season. A miss on the tackle, but Jake Cole brings him down for a 0-yard gain. And this would be big time if we could get a stop here. The ball's out, and we recover it. Whit Weeks is going to go all the way. Whit Weeks into the end zone with a fumble recovery return for a touchdown. And the Chippewa fans are stunned. I can't believe what I just saw either. Excellent scoop and score by the transfer Whit Weeks. Absolute baller. And he really has made an impact so far. It appears Mike Cashman was the one who forced that out initially. That was a great defensive play, and the defense is going to get sent right back out there, hoping to replicate what we just saw. Tried to strip the ball there, and the QB scramble ends up with a first down. The coverage was excellent, but a little bit too good. Everyone was sucked downfield and ended up giving up that first, but we do stop them for 3 there. Spins off a would-be tackler and ends up getting 6 out of that. And let's clamp up here. We're in cover 1 man. And it's just going to be a run. Oh, I can't get there. He's eventually brought down at our 41. Big time gain. And they are in our territory. And they're running hurry-up offense. Thankfully, we contain him there after the initial broken tackle. Jabom comes out here. And we are cooked on the post route. That should have been me covering that. And our safeties just got absolutely torched. And they are right back in this game. Big time play there. The offense needs to answer here. We just got to act like that last interception didn't happen. Leon Riddick with a big burst of speed, and he's up to the 42. His longest run of the day so far. And we're going to go right back to him here on first down. Leon spins back inside. Leon to the outside with 1 man to beat. Leon Riddick is going to score. What an electric run and touchdown by Leon Riddick. That's a hell of a way to answer. Excellent work there. All right, defense, let's get a stop. That was a great way to start out there on first, holding them to nothing. We're going to pinch the D-line. Screen! I whiff with Brandon Yancey, and we're eventually able to bring him down after a 6-yard gain. This is going to be a big third down here. Wow, the receiver holds on. And they are set up with 1st and 10 from the 44. Hit us with a play action. You're joking. I could not have been in a better position with my user. And somehow that does not result in an interception, but rather a massive play down to our 19-yard line. That's going to do it for the first quarter, but Poof! That really should have been a turnover there. Now let's just bend but don't break. Let's try to hold them to 3. The running back loses a good amount of yards there. And here we go, back at 3rd down. We're gonna need something big here. QB scrambles and picks up the 1st down, getting 11. This has been bad so far defensively. Breaks off the sack and throws it away. This QB is going to be a problem for sure. They hand it off there. Breaks Joey Duke's tackle, but eventually gets brought down. 3rd and goal from the 5. We make the tackle after a late audible. We were kind of out of position there. If they would have hit that stick route, I think that could have been a touchdown, but thankfully we actually do maintain the bend but don't break mentality and hold them to 3. Good work by the defense to only allow 3 points there and not a touchdown. And let's see if the offense can extend this lead even more. We're going to go right back to Leon. Leon with a big burst of speed gets about 11 there. 6 for 91 for Leon on the day. I'm looking to go to Zach Ladd here on the bubble. And we get 5 there. And the ball is going right back to Leon here on 2nd and 5. We cut up and we only get 2. I think we're going to go right back to the ground game here on 3rd. See if we can't. We barely get the 1st down. And Leon's already banged up. We'll try to get it to him here on the screen. Gets absolutely blown up. And that can't be good for his health. We are going to call a play action here. See if we can't catch them lacking. I was somehow out of the tackle box. Or maybe not. It was just in the vicinity of that receiver. Thankfully, we didn't get an intentional grounding, but we are tasked with 3rd and 10. Kenya Donahue is blown up there, and we're going to be forced to punt it. An unfortunate stall out there. Should be a very good punt. Not unless they return it for 15 yards. All right, defense. And it looks like they have a new QB out here. I could be mistaken. Very good check down. They get 15 there. At a bad angle there. The running back gets blown up by Jalen Turpin. We really got to get a stop here before half, as they do get the ball at halftime as well. Good cut by the running back, and they get 6. Okay, we're going to try to send a blitz here. Hopefully we don't get torched. They're just going to keep it on the ground. He sheds the tackle, gets to the outside, and picks up yet another 1st down. Brandon Yancey drops a surefire interception. Oh my gosh. And it's 3rd and 4 here after that little curl route. We gotta get a stop here, defense. And we're not going to. They're gonna get down to the 12-yard line. And they get 9 yards there on first. And they're going to waltz right in for an easy touchdown. And they now will take the lead. 17-14. We've got 2:43, 3 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning to try to get some more points on the board here before halftime and before they inevitably get the ball back at half. This is a really big possession for us. And we go backwards on first. Leon has a high risk of injury already, and Tyreek Dunham is just going to have to come in. Leon did have a very explosive play, so I'm not completely upset about it. We're going to try to get back to the run game here. Maybe some fresh legs will help. Kenya picks up a good block, and we get 7 back. Good ball to Jesse Cutrera, and that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Ball at our 39 right now. And it's going to be a hold, it appears. This is coming back unless... Roughing the passer. That's going to send us to their 36, just like that. That's big time. Zach Ladd shrugs off a tackle, shrugs off another. Zach Ladd off to the races. Zach Ladd, touchdown! What a play by Zach Ladd. Absolute electricity. And yet again, the Chippewa fans are stunned. What an insane play by Zach Ladd. 2 broken tackles. 3, 4 broken tackles to find the end zone. Incredible effort play there by Zach. And we have reclaimed the lead. Now, they do have a lot of time, all 3 timeouts. Let's see if the defense can get a much needed stop here before the end of the quarter, before the end of the half. We need a big stand here. Joey Dukes with an interception. He may go all the way. 1 man to beat. The quarterback makes the tackle, and we're at the 16-yard line just like that. What a play by Joey Dukes, the corner who moved back to safety. Incredible play there. Tyreek Dunham drops it. I should have bullet passed that, most likely. We're going to flip this. Try to get Tyreek and Zach Ladd to the wide side. We'll see what we can do here. Tyreek Dunham. Tyreek Dunham dropped that. That wasn't a bad pass by Telvin. One we do wish we could have back. But Zach Ladd is in to the end zone again. 2 touchdowns already for Zach Ladd. He's having himself an amazing day so far. And we missed the PAT. Put too much leg on that one. Was too riled up after that beautiful touchdown. And so this is going to remain a 10-point game instead of 11. And let's try to get another stop here on defense. Still a lot of time. Good contained tackle there by Kevis Thomas. 2nd and 8 here. 3rd and inches, and they're going to call a timeout. I could see a run, but I could also see a play action pass coming out of this. Trying to catch us sleeping. They catch us underneath. It was neither of what I was predicting. And that's going to be their 2nd timeout. 58 seconds to go. They're at the 31. Got to make a big play happen here, guys. Wide open over the middle is the tight end. falls forward to our 45-yard line. Clock stops momentarily. Clock is now resumed. 44 and counting. Mike Cashman gets a much-needed sack there. And that's going to be their third and final timeout. 38 seconds remain. We cannot afford to give up. Big chunk play here, like we just do. Fumble! It's recovered by the Triceratops. Now, will this stand? Are they going to look at it? It doesn't appear that they're looking at this one. Looks like it will stand. Tyreek Dunham, we're going to call our first timeout there. Okay, we're at the 47. Just do not want to make any silly mistakes here. We're going to scramble with Telvin. Telvin off to the races. Telvin gets a first down to the Chippewa 41-yard line. Excellent way to extend the play by Telvin Casefaharn. Off Dunham's hands yet again. That was a beautiful ball by Telvin Casefaharn. Tyreek Dunham, we cannot afford for you to be dropping balls like that, Tyreek. Drops another one there, and it's going to be holding anyways. 2nd and 20 from midfield. This is the same play Tyreek Dunham has dropped the ball on twice. But we're going to go right back to it. We've got nothing. We're going to have to throw it away. 7 seconds remain. We're going to call this red zone up play. This is the play that Zach Ladd scored on last time. Maybe we can get into field goal range. Nope, and we're going to take a sack. And that's going to do it for the first half of football. That was an electric first half of football. Ups, downs, crazy electric game. High scoring so far. A lot of turnovers, a lot of sacks. Several fumbles recovered for us, which I don't even think happened once in the first season. And look at that run by Leon Riddick. The spin into the juke. Man, that was a thing of beauty right there. And we're going to enter this second half of football with a 10-point lead, but we do start out on defense. Let's see what we can cook up here. Alright, looks like their starting QB is back into the game. Decent wrap up there to hold them to 4, and they're coming out in this hurry-up offense to start the second half of football. Back to the run game. Sheds one, and we're able to bring him down for a 2-yard loss there, setting them up with 3rd and 8. Whit Weeks is in coverage on this play. Brandon Yancey hesitates and gives the QB enough space for a first down scramble. Good play by Alex Lamp. 2nd and 10 from the 38. They're passing yet again, and we're cooked over on the corner route by the tight end. They're kind of dicing us up. This hurry-up offense is kind of killing us right now. Let's try to get a stop. Good cut up by the running back. Gets 8 there on first, down to our 37. Back in the hurry-up for the Chippewas. Try to shoot the gap with Turpin, and they get a huge gain. And they hit us with another post route to the same guy, resulting in another touchdown for the Chippewas. And they have now brought this back to within 3 points. The offense needs to get to work here. Grutadaria fields the kick. Grutadaria with a pretty good return. gets to where he would have been if he would have just kneeled it. And we're going to start this drive with a Tyreek Dunham run. That goes pretty much nowhere. Minimal gain of 2. Okay, we're going to try a halfback screen to Tyreek Dunham. He has a few big-time drops. Hopefully he doesn't drop the screen here. He does. He hangs on. The blocks kind of dissipate, and Tyreek Dunham takes a hit but falls forward for the first down. Big-time play there from Tyreek Dunham. We're going to give the ball right back to him here on first down. Cuts up, breaks 1, and gets another minimal gain of 2 here on first down. We're in an audible to a play action. We barely managed to get that ball off in time just to throw it away. The play action did not fool a soul, not even anybody in the semi-empty stadium. Tyreek Dunham does hang on to this one, thankfully, and we get a much-needed first down to the Chippewa 47-yard line. And Isaac Morey will check into the game for his first carry of his season. Gets 8 there. Tyreek Dunham checks back in on this RPO bubble that's going to be going to Jesse Cutrera. Jesse Cutrera kind of gets stuck on Nick Boutte, but picks up the first down to the Chippewa 33-yard line. We're going right back to the ground game here on first. We cut it up with Dunham, who gets 5 there on first. Not too bad. We'll see if the play action can fool anybody here on 2nd and 5. It does not. We end up taking a massive sack, a loss of 9 yards. We cannot stall out here. Zach Ladd with the toe tap. Amazing ball by Telvin Case-Vaharn, and this drive stays alive. Great corner route there. But we're going to go back to the run game here on first down. Tyreek Dunham only gets another 2 on first. Let's see if the inside zone can get cooking here. It really doesn't. We only get another 2. And now Tyreek Dunham has an increased risk of injury, so Isaac Morey will check in here. Nick Boutte gets the first down and more down to the Chippewa 3. First and goal, Triceratops. Tyreek Dunham checks back into the game. He has had a knack for the end zone, and he finds the end zone yet again. I believe that is his 6th rushing touchdown of the year. Way to fight for more yards there by Tyreek Dunham. And this game is now a 10-point game yet again. And we really got to get a stop here on defense. Starting off at the 15, we're sending a blitz. They get 7 there on first. Coming out in some man coverage. It's a run right up the gut. Brandon Yancey makes a great tackle, forcing them into 3rd and 3. I'm playing for the run right here. Is it going to be a jet sweep? It's a jet fake zone. And we bit on the jet sweep. They opt for the inside zone on it, and that extends their drive. Okay. Oh. That play also fooled me, and they pick up yet another first down. Burt Emanuel Jr. has 251 passing yards on the day. And Burt Emanuel is going to scramble for a big-time first down run yet again. Burt Emanuel back to the ground game. We lay a big hit on him, but only after they pick up yet another first down. They are driving with ease right now. Burt Emanuel with another QB run. Gets 4 that time. We're going to put a spy out here. I'm going to try using Joey Dukes here. And we are cooked. Over the middle. Easy touchdown for them. And they now have brought this game back to within 3 yet again. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter in a tight football game. We're going to opt to not return that, take the ball at the 25. This is an important drive here. Tyreek Dunham shrugs off one man and gets 8 there for a well-fought-for pickup. Tyreek with a high risk of injury, but we're going to keep the ball on the ground, give it right back to him. And he's hurting. He feels slower for sure. And we may have to consider bringing our third-string running back, Isaac Morey, in. But Tyreek Dunham's going to stay on the field. He's going to take this screen. And no, he's not, because they were all over it. We're going to try the bubble here to Jesse Cutrera. Jesse Cutrera to the outside. Jesse Cutrera gets the first down to the 49-yard line. And let's see if Tyreek Dunham can do anything here on this outside zone. Cuts back up with the juke and loses a yard. And we're going to be forced to pull Tyreek Dunham. Leon Riddick looks like he may be healthy once again. Leon Riddick checks back in. Seems as if his injury may have gone away. And he comes out with a big run there. So sitting Leon Riddick for a couple quarters may have just paid off. Big time run there. Let's go right back to it. We do. And Leon Riddick gets another first down. They're not showing a risk of injury for him just yet. Isaac Morey will check into the game here. And we're going to go right back to the run here with Isaac Morey. Some fresh legs. Cuts up the field. Isaac Morey gets a first down to the Chippewa 8. It's going to be another run here as Leon checks back in. Gets 3 there on first. 2nd and goal from the 5. Leon's injury risk is back to high. And Isaac Morey is now going to check in. Dunham's going to move to number 2. And Isaac Morey checks back in the game here. 2nd and goal from the 5. We're going right back to the run. And we get down to the 1-yard line. This is humongous here. Tyreek Dunham checks in the game. It's going to be a power formation. Tyreek Dunham right up the gut, and he scores, extending this lead yet again. Pending the PAT, it will once again be a 10-point game. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remain. And the defense really needs to step it up here. We whiff with Quentin Newfield. They are going to start this drive off at the 20-yard line. We cannot afford to give up big-time play. Like that. Instantly up to the 46-yard line. Just like that. That was the exact kind of play that I just said. We cannot give up defense. We need this drive to take them time. Good bat down by Whit Weeks. And it's 2nd and 10 here. I'm going to use her Whit Weeks. We're cooked over the top. And they score on a long bomb. We got absolutely torched. And that receiver now has 3 touchdowns on the day. It took them about 30 seconds to score. 3:34 remain. We're going to have to milk clock. We're going to have to consistently pick up first downs here. All right, what are you guys made of? Start off on the ground. Isaac Morey gets 2 yards. We are going to put shoot clock on. And now Isaac Morey has an increased risk of injury. We're going to go right back to the run. Isaac Morey stuffed at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 8. And we're going to be forced to pass here. We're calling a mesh. I'm looking at Donahue or Zach Ladd. Zach Ladd gets the first down we needed. That's going to bring us right to the 2-minute warning. One more first down, and we win this ball game. Isaac Morey off to the races and gets a first down. First timeout. Central Michigan has been used. We're going to go right back to the run here on 1st and 10. We're met at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Second Chippewa timeout has been burned. And now with Isaac Morey having an increased risk of injury, we're going to bring Leon and Dunham back in after a short break for those two. And Leon Riddick checks in the game here. Leon Riddick cuts through 1, gets 3. We are going to pass it here. We're going to have Zach Ladd run this drag route. Zach Ladd with the adjustment on the ball, and that should be game. And we are going to just kneel this one out. Absolutely electric finish here in Michigan. This may be our biggest rivalry of the series so far. 2 incredible games. We get our payback for the heartbreaking loss in Season 1. Zach Ladd has an absolute mega huge day. 10 catches, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns. Leon Riddick, massive day. Telvin Casevaharn played very, very well outside of that 1 pick. I'm very pleased with everybody all around. The defense could have been a little cleaner, but I'm not going to complain with a dub. We now have 3 wins on the season. That's 3 more than we did all 12 games last year, and we're only 5 games in. That was an electric finish, an electric game. We send Central Michigan to 0-5. We're now, I believe, 2-0 in the MAC this year so far. And we're going to advance to the next week. Oh no. No. We have some heartbreaking recruiting news. After the visit to Georgia this past week, which was week 6, Alex Sepulveda commits to Georgia. And we knew this was going to be a problem. We have now dropped on Darrell Johns. We're looking like we're pulling away on Jarek LaBelle, thankfully. But losing out on Sepulveda sucks. Mike Cashman gets MAC Defensive Player of the Week. 2 sacks, 3 tackles, and 2 TFLs. And we're going to go into the recruiting board. I don't think we'll see a flip of the commitment, so we're going to take him off the board. And the same thing could easily happen with Frank Colon. With no ability to schedule visits, I guess we could on the bye, but it's not going to do anything. It's not going to help us whatsoever. We're going to have to try to do something bold here. What we're going to do on Frank Colon, we're going to hard sell. He's interested in pretty much nothing that we really have to offer. I guess we can do time to get to work. We get 4 out of it. Not bad. We're going to put contact friends and family on him. I don't know. I don't know if that is worth it in the end. We'll see how it plays out. We want to try to get Colon to commit before he even steps foot on the Texas campus. Visits TCU next week. If we could get him to commit after this week, it's going to be very difficult. Don't know if that's going to happen, but if we could, that would be ideal. And dropping on Darrell Johns is not good either. And we're going to try to do the same thing here. Can we hard sell? He is interested in a couple good things we have to offer. An A+. So this hard sell should work even with the playing style D. And we get the full 4 out of that. and then we're going to put contact friends and family on him. So we now have a good amount of points to spend. What do we want to do? Let's look at the prospect list, and the door appears to be closed on most 4 stars as well. So now we're just really going to have to look for some 3 stars, it appears. Serge Ugakwe will add to the board. Maybe some outside linebackers. Ty Flott will add to the board. Damon Booker and Reggie Hodges. D tackle as well we'll look at. And maybe let's look at some guards. Guess we'll target another defensive end. Miles Madden. Could be somebody. We're gonna offer Miles Madden a scholarship. Serge Ugakwe is a bust. So we're actually gonna remove him. God, I do not want to miss out on Frank Coulon. And that's all of our hours this week. So I'll show you everything so far. We have this random QB that I probably don't need, but some depth couldn't hurt. Probably not going to get Terrell Gibbs. I can probably remove Cassius Sampson as well. Looks like we should get Channing Tutt. Jarek LaBelle, hopefully we can get. Teal we're looking decent on. We're looking good on Trent Fasario, tight end, who looks decent. The tackles that we want were neck and neck with a couple teams on all 3. We're behind on Dave Landry, Manny Hag as well. And these were 2 guys I just added that I wasn't able to put points on just yet. We're in the lead on Thomas Lay, the center. Second on this JUCO center. Don't know if we'll be getting him. Haven't put a single point onto him. We fell behind on Darrell Johns. Scary to be falling behind like that. We're first on Brett Glenn. On Wilcox, we're second. Probably not going to get him. Caleb Walter, we're neck and neck with Vandy. These were 2 defensive tackles I just added. Same with these outside linebackers. Without doing anything, we're number 1 on Reggie Hodges' board. And these 2 middle linebackers I just added as well. Gave them scholarships. Probably not going to get this guy. We'll take off Gerard Abreu. Corner, Frank Coulon. Scary race we're in there. With Quincy Olawale, we just added and we're 3rd. We're looking good on Jabari Big Hill. I finished scouting him. He has 92 speed, 81 zone. He looks very good. We're pulling away on that in those sweepstakes, which is very good to see. We're good on these 2 kickers as well. And that's it for recruiting, and that's going to be all for the episode as well. That was an electric game against Central Michigan. Great finish. The offense was clicking that game. Zach Ladd balled out. Leon Riddick balled out when he was healthy. That was just awesome all around. Telvin had a very good game outside of that one kind of goofy pick, which I don't really blame on myself, to be honest. And outside of that, we on offense played very well. Gave up a lot on defense, but in the end, we were able to come out on top. And we are now 3-2 on the season, a far cry from last year. But we've got OU coming up this week. Let's check their overall real quick. We are a couple overall better than them in every category, so this should be another winnable game on paper. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we can keep this momentum rolling. We're on a 2-game win streak too. Electric. That's going to do it all for this episode. Thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you in the next one.